G'day guys, Gogs here for the Drunk Philosopher. Today we have China. China. No, I'm not talking about porcelain people, I'm talking about the country, more specifically the government of that country, and even more specifically the news organisations that spew out the propaganda of that country. They came out today, this Chinese official media, and said, we can confirm today that COVID came in from the beef produced in Australia. Mind you, it'd be a good fucking jape if we did it. I mean, that'd be hilarious. Some bloody bogan sitting there in an abattoir going, hey, you reckon we should release a pandemic on the world there? And the other bloke goes, yeah, why not? How about two? Nah, just the one. Just the one. I'll just sprinkle a little. No, dickheads. Oh, for those who aren't informed, perhaps overseas or whatever, this is all stemmed from one thing. You see, Australia's put up its tariffs on its meat and its wines and things like this towards China because for the last 25 odd years, they've been basically getting them at retail price. We haven't been putting a heavy tax on it or anything like that like we normally do with our exports, and we're starting to do that. China doesn't like it. And our Prime Minister's turning around and going, yeah, tough titties. Sorry, Xi Jinping, deal with it. And it's been happening with wine and all these other things. And in the last 12 months or so, Xi Jinping's also been coming out and calling us all Australians are racist, all Australians are dogs, all Australians are all these other horrible things, right? Yeah, Prime Minister's had enough. The general public's had enough. Up your bum. So what have they done? They've got, what? Well, the beef. It's all about the beef. Australian beef is full of COVID. That means Xi Jinping, by the way, or the media organisation or whoever the fuck, you've been feeding your own people. And Australian beef, I imagine, would be more upper middle class or whatever your tier system is in your fucking communist dictatorship state. Because I can guarantee you the fucking child slave labourers aren't eating fucking Angus beef or Wagyu beef, or whatever the fuck. Guaranteed. You've been feeding these people, by your own admission, this COVID beef for 12 months, up until you decided you didn't want our beef a couple of weeks ago. You've just, if what you're saying is true, which, by the way, it isn't, but let's just say it was, you've been intentionally poisoning your people with COVID-19. And your cases apparently, even though I don't believe fucking the word comes out of China's mouth, is going down. Well, if that's the case, and you've only stopped eating beef in the last 2 weeks, Australian beef hasn't been coming in, but are you fucking... No, it came from Wuhan. Wuhan's a region of... what country? Oh, shit, China. You're trying to put the blame on us. Us poor old fucking drunken Aussies. Us poor old bogans. Oh, it's all your fault. You're peppering your food with COVID. And not to mention the fact that why didn't Australia's have the first outbreaks? Why was that not the case? You'd think, because we eat our own beef too, mate. You know, Mackie D's, yeah, loves making an advert. Oh, we've got Angus Australian beef in our burgers, whether or not they do, and it's a rat salad. Maybe it's a rat salad, who knows? It's Mackie D's. Tastes good, tastes all right. If it's a rat salad, good. But, you know, especially when a couple of beers. Bit of Mackie D's, bit of beers, bit of Mackie D's, bit more beer, bit of Mackie D's. Aussies, generally speaking, don't like getting crook. And I can guarantee if it came from us first, we'd let every other bastard know, like, sorry guys, we've got this pandemic happening. Don't come visit us for a while. We're kind of fucked. We're that kind of people. We'd have our scientists, researchers, people from all over the world, like America, for example, China, not allowing people to come in and do their research properly against the pandemic. Well, it's not a pandemic, it is a pandemic. The fuck? We've got a beef with the Australians, so we'll blame the beef. Seriously? So, logically, you got fuck all. You know, and you're the people, by the way, you're the country, by the way, that like about a month ago, we found a spy, yes, that's right, an espionage person, a James Bond with almond-shaped eyes, if you will, in this country of Australia. And we sent them packing, or I think that's what happened. It's probably got caught up with ASIO, and they're probably in some prison somewhere lamenting the fact that they fucking supported a communist dictatorship whilst living in a free democracy. Dickhead. So, anyway, it's bullshit. Xi Jinping, shove it up your ass, sunshine. We don't care. We've had enough of you. You're full of shit. The minute we put up the price up to something that is more in line with our exports, tariffs for everybody else, you cut sick. You have a blue. You've been trying to take heat off yourself with the Uyghur Muslims by picking on Australia. Why are you always picking on us? Oh, you're dogs, you're racist, you're this, you're that. Motherfucker, your country is about as multicultural as, I don't know, a meeting of the Ku Klux Klan. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? What a load of shit. Fuck you. Now it's time for me to do my obligatory, we should be fucking going to India. Third world nation. See, this is what we did with China from the mid-90s. We said, we're going to help these people out. We're going to help them out by making them richer. We're going to sell them our shit at reduced prices, less tariffs, etc., 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 build them up. And it was us, America, you know, all the big nations, capitalist nations. God, we made a mistake, didn't we? And here's the other thing, though, I'd like to say, is I don't want to see the average Chinese person hurt. I really don't. I think they're hurting enough as it is. Maybe it's time the average Chinese person stood up against their leaders and said, fuck you. We want to eat some Wagyu beef too. We want to have a share in our pie, not just a job that you obligatorily give us from the age of fucking 6 to make Nike shoes, or, sorry, don't want to say that word. Let me rephrase, let me take that back and rephrase, nookie shoes, or kumquat iPhones, or whatever it is. And I think we should go to India and Pakistan and Sri Lanka, countries that we're already mates with, we're already friends with. They're all third world countries, and we can bring them up. And the likelihood is we're not going to end up fucked in the ass like China's trying to fuck us in the ass just because we're saying, hey, fair's fair. It's time for you to pay what everybody else pays for exports. Excuse me while I go pepper some beef. I'm Googs, the drunk philosopher. Be good, be safe, don't be evil. I'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to COVID your cows.